The early years of Elvis Presley's music career were a whirlwind of groundbreaking performances, chart-topping hits, and meteoric success. As the world began to take notice of the young musician from Memphis, his innovative sound and captivating stage presence would forever change the course of popular music. In this chapter, we will trace the origins of Elvis's remarkable career, examining the key moments and milestones that solidified his status as the king of rock and roll. Following the release of his first single, That's All Right, in 1954, Elvis began to make a name for himself in the Memphis music scene. His unique fusion of country, blues, and rhythm and blues struck a chord with audiences, who were captivated by his powerful voice and electrifying performances. As his popularity grew, Elvis, along with guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black, began touring throughout the southern United States, performing at various clubs, fairs, and other venues. In 1955, Elvis signed a management contract with Colonel Tom Parker, a seasoned promoter who recognized the young musician's potential for massive success. With Parker's guidance, Elvis secured a recording contract with RCA Records, marking the beginning of a fruitful partnership that would catapult him to international fame. Elvis's first recording with RCA, Heartbreak Hotel, was released in January 1956 and quickly became a sensation, topping the charts and selling over 1 million copies. This marked the beginning of an unparalleled string of hits that would define the early years of his career. Songs like Don't Be Cruel, Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, and All Shook Up not only showcased Elvis's immense talent but also introduced the world to a new, exhilarating style of music, rock and roll. As his fame grew, Elvis's electrifying stage presence and provocative performance style sparked both admiration and controversy. His energetic, hip-shaking performances were seen by some as scandalous and immoral, while others hailed him as a groundbreaking artist who was pushing the boundaries of popular music. Regardless of the differing opinions, there was no denying the impact that Elvis was having on the music industry and popular culture. Television played a significant role in Elvis's rapid rise to fame. His first appearance on national television was in January 1956 on the Dorsey Brothers stage show, followed by appearances on The Milton Berle Show, The Steve Allen Show, and, most notably, The Ed Sullivan Show. These high-profile performances introduced Elvis to millions of viewers across the United States, solidifying his status as a bona fide star and cultural phenomenon. In 1956, Elvis also ventured into the world of film, making his acting debut in the movie, Love Me Tender. The film, which featured Elvis singing several songs, was a box office success and marked the beginning of a successful acting career that would span over 30 films. Despite his skyrocketing fame, the late 1950s brought challenges and changes for Elvis. In 1957, he purchased Graceland, a sprawling estate in Memphis, which would become his iconic home and, later, a major tourist attraction. During this time, he continued to release hit songs, such as Jailhouse Rock and Teddy Bear, further cementing his status as a rock and roll legend. In 1958, at the height of his career, Elvis was drafted into the United States Army, an event that would have a profound impact on his life and career. Despite his fame, he chose to serve as a regular soldier rather than join the Special Services, where he would have received special treatment. This decision garnered him widespread respect and admiration from both fans and fellow soldiers. While stationed in Germany, Elvis met a young woman named Priscilla Beaulieu, who would later become his wife. During his time in the military, Elvis's music career was put on hold, but his popularity remained strong thanks to the continued release of previously recorded material. Upon his return to the United States in 1960, Elvis resumed his recording career and quickly picked up where he had left off. His first post-Army single, Stuck on You, became an instant hit, proving that his time in the military had done little to diminish his star power. The early 1960s saw Elvis continue to dominate the charts with hits like It's Now or Never, Are You Lonesome Tonight? And Can't Help Falling in Love. During this period, he also focused on his film career, starring in a string of successful movies, including Blue Hawaii, Girls, and Viva Las Vegas. However, many of these films were formulaic and lacked the artistic depth of his earlier work, leading to criticism from some quarters. Despite these setbacks, the early years of Elvis's career were marked by unprecedented success and groundbreaking achievements. He was a trailblazer who introduced the world to a new style of music, blending disparate influences to create a sound that was entirely his own. His passionate performances and charismatic stage presence captivated audiences around the globe, earning him the title of the King of Rock and Roll. In this chapter, we have explored the beginnings of Elvis's extraordinary career, from his humble origins in Memphis to his meteoric rise to international stardom. His impact on popular music and culture cannot be overstated, and his legacy as a pioneering artist continues to inspire generations of musicians and fans. The birth of a rock and roll legend, Elvis Presley's early music career laid the foundation for a storied and enduring legacy that would change the face of music history forever.